name is Qin Qin, and my partners are Rosie and Conan. And Red Bull uses a variety of marketing strategy to improve their market visibility. And today we are going to focus on talking about integrated marketing communications, typographics, and classical conditioning and operant conditioning, which Red Bull used in their market campaign. I will talk about one of the marketing strategy, integrated marketing communication. Red Bull uses different methods to reinforce their consumers' brand awareness. The company sponsors a number of athletes who are engaged in extreme sports. As a result, fans of athletes will automatically fans of the drinks. Red Bull has constructed an arena specifically for New York Red Bulls soccer team, located in Harrison, New Jersey. So you can have a look at this picture on the screen. Next slide. So, next slide. Red Bull also supports specific extreme sports players, especially flex bump gunners. Free Fall is live broadcasting throughout all over the world on YouTube and television. It is very efficient to let many people know about the brand with big event because its slogan and the concept of extreme sports are matched very well. The next slide. So there is another marketing that only Red Bull has been doing is Red Bull Wings. It is kind of viral marketing. Young women university students come to various festivals and events, and they drive cute concept cars and give Red Bull energy drinks to people for free. Because of this promotion, SNs posting about wings can be easily spread and shared by many people in short time.
Jumper away. Speed 725. Showing Felix in a stable descent.
One of the biggest contributors to Red Bull's rising star is their well-named Red Bull and signature catchy phrase, Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull has 70-90% of the market share in over 100 countries, and one of the reasons Red Bull has been so successful is their marketing strategy to do the opposite of every other marketing campaign. Companies have tried to imitate the product over the last 15 years, but have never reached to Red Bull's success. Red Bull uses classical conditioning to influence buying behavior through their stimuli-rich advertisements that consumers are constantly exposed to. One of the Red Bull strategies is marketing that makes consumers like Red Bull before they've even purchased it. The tactic Red Bull uses to reinforce their name within our memories is the actual condition and reinforcement of their logo, color, image, and classic catchphrase. By continuously advertising with the same prototypes on a variety of different marketing campaigns, it will be almost impossible for anyone to forget the energy and taste of Red Bull is so intense that you might actually get wings. Not only is the name now embedded into the market, the representative colours have shown to trigger the name of Red Bull without the use of verbal or visual communication of the words. The second important strategy Red Bull uses is operant conditioning. They use this to convince potential customers to drink Red Bull. This is done through large quantities of free Red Bull giveaways with the hope outcome for consumers to become new frequent buyers. As mentioned earlier, in Europe, students are persuaded to drive around in minis and Beetles with Red Bull's cans strapped on top and also throw parties at night using wild and unusual themes. This is also a form of operant conditioning.
how Red Bull uses psychographics as one of their main marketing tools to innovatively develop their product to more than just a drink in the mind of a consumer. Psychographics is a study of personality, lifestyles, values, opinions, and attitudes. In marketing, it is used to segment the potential market and give the marketer the ability to better align the product to the consumer. Red Bull consistently uses this marketing technique. In fact, arguably, it is their most used technique. Red Bull's marketing budget has been estimated at $2.1 billion. This budget is mainly used for sponsoring events, athletes, running their own teams. Recently, 1/3 of their marketing budget was actually used just in the F1 racing team. Obviously, Red Bull believes that this strategy is definitely giving them a competitive advantage by investing large portions of their marketing budget into psychographics. So from sponsoring snow sports, Olympic sports, water sports, motor sports, athletes from all of the above, and even professional video gamers, really just anything extreme and extraordinary, Red Bull has employed these practices to psychographically market to a specific consumer. In doing so, they have separated themselves from other energy and sports drinks by creating a mantra and idea that is perceived when Red Bull is heard or seen. So before actually thinking of the drink itself, this technique could be responsible for Red Bull's estimated 80% market share. Reaching consumers outside the targeted psychographics. Because of this, many people that don't drink Red Bull still buy the merchandise that Red Bull produces. So by creating this link to extreme activities, consumers are more inclined to sports and outdoor activities will purchase the drink over the competitors.